Welcome to Shop Talk for January 30th. We have a few classes to share with you and then our fabric and a new and different foot to show you this week. So for our classes, on Saturday, February 1st, we have our upper level guide class on our sewing, which is the Chorus and the Altair and the Solaris. We broke it into two pieces, so you have sewing and embroidery on a different day, so we can really focus on all the different features of those large machines. Then on Monday, February 3rd, we have Sew Social, and that is a time to just come and enjoy the company of everyone in the class and get a few projects done. It's a free class, so please come join us if you can. On Tuesday the 4th and Friday the 7th, those of you signed up for our paper piecing class, this month we're actually going to put all of our blocks together, and I have mine to show you behind me. So we've spent all year making these different blocks, and during that week we are going to sash out our blocks and then set them on point. So we're really excited to have that together, and we'll have those pictures to share with you over on Facebook, so I can't wait to see all the different versions that we're going to have together. And then on Wednesday, February 5th, I'm going to have a class on Embrilliance. And this time we're going to be doing the different fonts, so how to download fonts and then import them into Embrilliance and use them. And for that class, we normally just bring our laptops because Embrilliance is a program that we put on our computers that helps us do some of the editing that we'll need for embroidery. And finally, on Thursday, February 6th, I can't wait to see everyone. I've missed you all, and we'll have our first Sew Informative. So that is a time when we share all the new things that we have in the shop and the different classes and have some time to see what everybody's working on. So if you have time to join us for Sew Informative, we would love to see you. Let's take a look at the fabric we have for this week. For our fabric finds this week, we are talking about our Andover Century Solids. Normally in the shop, we have had Moda's Bella Solids, and we've recently switched over to Andover Solids. That's because the price point for these is $7.99, which is great in the current setting of the cost of fabrics, and the quality of the fabric is really nice. So it really has a nice smooth feel, and we have over like 30 or 40 different color options now in shop with all of the solids, and it just gives you that nice blender that we need sometimes to rest our eyes between the different prints and have some good options to mix and match for our different quilts or table runners or different projects we're working on. This week with our Baby Lock feet, I wanted to talk more about a straight stitch needle plate and the foot that comes with it. So a lot of times with our normal plate, here in the center, we have where oftentimes our fabric can get drawn in. We also call it gets eaten by the feed dogs, and it gets drawn in here and then tucked under, and it messes up your whole piece. So you can buy, for a lot of the machines, a straight stitch plate, and in our straight stitch plate, here in the center, you have a single hole, and that keeps the fabric from being drawn in under with the feed dogs. So that's really nice, and oftentimes people like to use the straight stitch foot that also has that little single hole in it to keep it from coming underneath the foot with that. With that, you always want to make sure that you're using center position because it's aligned with the center position of your machine, because if we're off to either side, your needle's going to strike this metal plate and cause a lot of problems. So that's one of the things you have to watch with a straight stitch plate. But if you've ever had your fabric drawn in underneath with the feed dogs, it can be really frustrating, and this plate keeps that from happening, especially with really small pieces that we're putting in a quilt or something like that. This plate really makes a difference. We have lots of great fabrics and fun classes this week, so I'm so glad you joined us for another Shop Talk. Welcome to Shop Talk for January 30th. I have a few classes. That one's going to be in bloopers. I have to get it together now.